African Hitler, Idi Amin Dada. Early life and rise to power. Born of humble beginnings in the small village of Koboko, Idi Amin's roots were a complex tapestry woven from his Kakwa father and Lubara mother, a witch doctor who raised the boy in the backdrop of a tribal tradition. In 1946, a dramatic turn of events took place as Amin swapped the plow for a rifle, enlisting in the King's African Rifles, a British colonial outfit. Deployed with the 4th Battalion in Kenya, he played his part in the Mau Mau Rebellion's tumultuous saga. Amin, towering over his compatriots at a height well over 6 feet, sidestepping the constraints of his minimal formal education. In short, the British made the monster of Uganda and let it loose when they exited Uganda in 1962. By this time, Amin, bearing the rank of Effendi, became a key figure in the independent Ugandan military. As he solidified his position within the military, tales of his brutality started to echo through the corridors of power. Forced disappearances, bloody nose, chopped body parts are very common for those who oppose him. It was within this climate of fear that Amin managed to quash any opposition, ensuring an unchallenged rise through the ranks.
Whenever the soldiers brought prisoners here, they could first switch off the power from outside, then force them to walk through the water, and they could first torture them.
Up here?
Yeah.
Okay, these are bullet holes, guys.
There is another one here.
This one here?
Yes.
This is a bullet hole?
Yeah, that's a bullet hole.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking. In case you're new on the channel, you're most welcome, and if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, today I'm gonna be taking you in one of the places that you guys have been requesting me to do. Like, one of you has told me, Harriet, why not show us the Idi Amin torture chambers? And today is that day we are going to be learning more about the history of the torture chambers and how it became about to be a torture chamber here. And actually, it's not very far. It's located at Lubiri, Mengo. Like, you come at the palace of Uganda Kingdom, and that is where we are. We're just inside of Uganda Kingdom. So I'm going to be having a tour guide today. And again, in case you want to know about the prices, in case you come to have the whole experience of the torture chambers, local pays 5,000, which is something like $1 US dollar. And if you're coming from East Africa, like let's say of Burundi, you're talking of Tanzania, Rwanda, you pay 10,000. You know, that is something like $2 US. And then if you're coming from maybe the diaspora, like the US, UK, that is $10 US. Okay, so come along with me, guys, as we're going to have this experience together. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. All right,
one look at his stern face, the imposing stature, the cold and unnerving stare, and you realize you're dealing with a mass murderer. Idi Amin Dada, a name that still echoes with a shudder in the heart of Uganda. More grotesque than his imposing figure were the horrific acts he masterminded, the human rights abuses, the mass killings, and the inexplicable cruelty. Reports suggest that he has killed 500,000 people while he was in power, which is roughly 0.5% of the entire Uganda population. No one was spared. Colleagues, relatives, not even his beloved wife. What's even more daunting than the atrocities he committed are the delusions under which he operated. From proclaiming himself as the last king of Scotland to bizarre claims of conquering the British Empire, Amin seemed to live in a reality of his own, one in which his brutal actions were justified. We may dismiss his absurd claims as mere ramblings, like feeding bodies to crocs, drinking human blood, refrigerating enemy heads. But they were the terrifying soundtrack to a reign of terror that claimed hundreds of thousands of lives.
Now, what we see as Idi Amin's torture chamber actually started as an armory constructed from 1971 to 72. The construction was done by the Israelis because they used to do a lot of construction with the Uganda government. Okay. So when Idi Amin became president in 1971, he thought it wise to have an armory constructed within these grounds. We remember that the Mengo Palace, where after it was attacked in 1966, it was later turned into a military base.
Okay.
Yeah, so by the time Idi Amin became president, it was already a military base.
Okay.
So he thought it wise to have an armory constructed within this military base. So he called upon these Israelis who are doing a lot of construction with the Uganda government, and he called them here to have this constructed as an armory.
Okay.
And then Idi Amin used it as an armory for about 8 months. And after those months, he had this idea of attacking Tanzania, and he already knew that Obote was in Tanzania. So he thought that at any time some militias would come from Tanzania to attack him. He also wanted to widen Uganda's borderlines into Tanzania.
Okay.
So he took away all the weapons that were being kept here, so that he can prepare for that war. And then during the preparations, he began arresting all those people that were suspected to be supporters of Obote, and still for whoever seemed to be a political threat. Okay. Then lots of these were brought into this place and was turned into a prison and a place of torture.
Wow.
Let's get down there.
All right. I think I need to come back and take a picture from there for my Instagram. So guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out. Before I post a video, you guys know that I already have something on Instagram, so that you can know what is coming up on YouTube. All right, so yeah, we are heading now to the chambers. What do they use to construct now this? Seems it's very concrete. This is concrete, eh?
All of it.
Very strong.
No bricks.
Okay.
Just concrete. That's why it has managed to survive for all these years.
Wow.
Given the weather. Yep. Yeah, so before we go in, there is this space. This was supposed to be an extension of the armory, but it was not completed.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why it looks like this.
Oh, okay. So it goes like deep inside, eh?
Yeah, it goes a bit deep.
Okay.
About 15, 16 meters.
All right.
Now this had a strong metallic door at the entrance.
Okay.
And this metallic door could be electrified. Then inside here, now whenever it rained, this place could be flooded by water.
Okay.
Up to this level down there. And during the dry seasons, the soldiers could use trucks to carry water from the King's Lake down in the valley to this place. Okay. And this water could also be electrified. Wow. Then whenever the soldiers brought prisoners here, they could first switch off the power from outside, then force them to walk through the water, and they could first torture them using this electrified water. So they could keep switching on and off about 30 to 40 minutes, and they could do that kind of torture, trying to extract information from the prisoners. Okay. Then after a few minutes, they could switch off and force them to climb into the 5 rooms, which worked as the prison cells. So this had sliding doors on the outside.
Oh, there were sliding doors here?
Yes, there were sliding doors.
Okay.
Though all these sliding doors, together with the one at the entrance, were broken away by the last group of soldiers on this hill. Then inside the rooms, the soldiers could pack so many prisoners. They could have between 80 to 120 in just one room like this.
80 to 120?
Yes. And because of the limited space, and you can also see that this whole thing is underground, there are no ventilators or windows, so the aeration was also limited. Now most of these people could run out of oxygen and suffocate to death. And then after some few days, others could die of starvation.
Starvation, yeah.
Because here they could not feed them with anything. So here people could die of starvation, suffocation, and then there are some that could be electrocuted to death. And then probably some could also be shot to death. Now the bodies from here could be carried on the trucks and dropped on the roadsides, a few of them into the King's Lake, and many others into the neighboring swamps. They could be eaten up by different animals and birds. Then Idi Amin is said to have used this as a torture chamber for 6 years. That was from 1973 to 79 when he was overthrown.
Yeah.
And he's said to have killed an estimated number of 7,000 people in just this place. The rooms could be much darker than what you see because they could be completely closed.
Yeah, because even here you can see, at least this natural lighting is trying to bring in some light, but they are totally like dark.
So
can just imagine.
Headlights, and the prisoners would be left in total darkness.
But were there ventilators? I'm seeing like...
Yes, but those were used as ventilators when this place was still being used as an armory.
Okay.
Then they were completely blocked when it was turned into a prison.
Wow.
Then there are writings on the walls, but they are just written by people who come to visit this place.
Okay.
Most of which are students who just feel like they should leave a mark.
A mark, eh?
And there are a few people that believe that their relatives and friends must have been killed from here. So they also do a bit of writing. Then when you zoom in, up there you can see some few bullet holes. There are about 4 of them.
Where? Oh, okay.
Yes,
up
there.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, these are bullet holes, guys.
There is another one here.
This one here.
Yes.
This is a bullet hole.
Yeah, that's a bullet hole.
My goodness.
Then there's this one. And that is proof
Look at
that
this.
there was some bit of shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably some prisoners were shot. There's
Okay. That was real torture. At least, I don't know. That was real. I can just imagine. Can just imagine, guys. You know? Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Now just look at this room. Totally dark. You can't even see anything here. Hey. Oh. So all of them were killed here. None of them survived.
There are some few people that survived. These are people who were released. And in most cases, these are people that had rich families that could manage to pay off some soldiers to take them out. Yeah, so those are a few that managed to leave this place alive.
Okay. So you guys have heard the history of the Idi Amin torture chambers. I know, like, most of you guys, you know, expected like a lot, but basically this is what we have here as like okay, let's just say like the remains of what happened and all that. So whenever you come to Uganda, be sure to come and you know, find out more about the history of Idi Amin torture chambers.
This is the Mengo Palace. It is still the capital of Buganda. Before Mwanga came to this hill of Mengo, it was occupied by people from the Hippopotamus clan, the Mvubu clan. And in the Buganda traditions, each clan has got a different role that they play for the king. So these people used to make the king's herbal medicine.
Okay.
And they had the grinding stones which they could use to grind these herbs. And in the Luganda language, the grinding stones are the ones that we call mengo. So it was from these grinding stones that the hill gained the name. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it is called Mengo Hill.
Yes.
And Mengo Palace.
Alright guys, so I'm just from showing you about the history of the Buganda kingdom and the torture chambers, and then just next to it, if you want to have lunch, there's this place here. It's called a Sanyuka restaurant. Yeah, it's just near. So I'm just here going to have some food. Alright, and actually their foods are not so expensive. They range from 15,000, 20,000, 28. This is the menu here, you know. They're not so expensive, you know. So I think I'm gonna have this vegetable wrap. That's what I'm gonna have, and then of course my water here, right? Okay.
Listen, listen. My body is your body, baby. Nobody's invited but your baby. You know it's on now. Tell me what you want. Baby, put your phone down. You should turn it off. 'Cause tonight is going down. Tell your boys it's going down. We in the zone now. Don't stop. Keep your hands on me. Just be right there. Rock my body. I can't keep my hands on you. Your body is my party. I'm doing this little dance for you. You got me so excited. Now it's just me and you. Your body's my party. Let's get it started. Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. I'm not gonna fight it. I want it all the time. Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. I can't deny it. I want you. I want you. Can't lie. I won't lie. It's amazing. It's amazing. My faces, the places you're taking me. Baby, take your time now. There's no need to rush. You can go another round if that's what you want. Tonight is going down. Yeah, you know it's going down. We in the zone now. Don't stop. Keep your hands on me. Just be right there. Rock my body. I can't keep my hands on you. Your body is my party. I'm doing this little dance for you. You got me so excited. Now it's just me and you.
So guys, I'm from this restaurant here, Sanyuka Garden Restaurant. This is the restaurant. Very, very beautiful, I must say. And the prices actually are not so high, you understand? The food was really nice, really, really tasty, you know. I had a great time. So when you come for Idi Amin torture chambers, you also come because it's I think the Uganda Kingdom is just there in front, and then the restaurant is just here, you know. Yeah, the fact that it is so green and very, very nice, that's amazing, you know. So this is another park, like where people come and hang out from. Let me just try to give you a glimpse. Right there, you see, there are a lot of Somalis, Eritreans, you know, so many of them. So kids come here to just relax and play. It's a big garden. Yeah guys, I'm so full, so full, but I had a great time at that restaurant, and hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the Idi Amin torture chambers. That was really, really amazing, and I'm glad I brought it up to you guys because, yeah, why not? So actually this is all the land of the king. The whole of this is, you know, the land of the king. This is the exit, so we are getting out now. Yeah, let me just give you a stroll. Actually this place is Lubiri. It's called Lubiri Mango. It's called Lubiri Mango. Now we're on the main road. So this one takes you back to downtown Kampala. Yeah, let me just take you this side, guys. The sun is out. Hey, we are out and about, you know. Yeah, there's an art craft show over there. So the whole of this is the park where people come and hang out from and chill. Yeah. Actually, it's evening time right now. I think it's around 5 p.m. Have you guys realized, like, whenever you're in Kampala, you find a bin, which is really nice, you know? Wow, this place is also clean actually. So when I was going to the torture chambers, because the torture chambers are just inside the Uganda kingdom, that's the Uganda kingdom, I entered from there. That's the main gate. So that is it, guys. And actually you find like a lot of tourists there. This park is also huge. So this is mango. If you're wondering where we are, Lubiri mango. But I must say this place is clean, you guys. See? Asagenda. Very clean. Let me take you and show you the inside the park, like how it looks like. Let me just show you how the park looks like inside. So this one can also take you to the Uganda kingdom, which is just in front. Yeah. I think you guys can see like a lot of nationalities here. People come and hang out from here. This is how the park looks like. Hey, but there are a lot of Somalis and Eritreans, so many of them. And now that the kids are in holidays, there are so many. See? So this is all the Kabaka land, the king's land, guys. That is it. The park really looks good, you know? Wow. I don't know even where you get out. Okay, I think I can get out from in front there. Anyways, guys, if you've watched up to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I think let me just be ending this video from here. And drop a comment and let me know in the comment section what have you enjoyed about today's video. As for me, I feel like I've had a lot of history I've enjoyed, and yeah, for those ones who are watching me and you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly do subscribe, like, share and comment. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Drop a comment and let me know which videos do you want us to shoot when I'm still in Uganda. All right, thank you so much for watching, and love is for free. Share the love. Bye bye.